The Shepnaz podcast begins now.
Welcome to the Shepnaz podcast. I'm Joe and I'm your host today. On yesterday's episode, we got to hear from Ben and Catherine Radcliffe as part of our Faith Promise Sunday. On that Sunday, we also heard from Milton Gay and Rafael Baroso. And today we're going to be able to hear from them as they shared on Sunday.
Recently, we helped partner with the Mesoamerica region and purchase some land in Cuba to build a church. And we're going to bring up Milton, who is the Mesoamerica director of the Church of the Nazarene. And he has a friend with him named Rafael Baroso. And Rafael is the man on the ground in Cuba. So we're going to talk to these guys, hopefully live right now. Welcome, Milton. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you, Pastor. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Let's welcome Pastor Milton and Rafael. They can hear you. Yeah. Great. So, Pastor Milton, tell us a little bit about yourself and your ministry, and then we want to have you tell us, or have Rafael tell us a little bit about himself and his ministry as well.
Perfect, Pastor. Good to see you, everybody. To begin, I would like to apologize for forgetting that I don't speak English. You know, I speak the language of heaven. Yo hablo español. But today I would like to trust and translate it for my friend, my pastor, Rafael Baroso in Cuba, and I would like to practice my English with you today. Please forgive me. For me, it's a privilege to be here with you today. We are in Guatemala with my beautiful family. My wife, Olga, is work with me in finance in Mesoamerica field, North Central. I have a daughter who is a doctor in medicine. Praise the Lord, because she preparing in Guatemala. He is obstetric and gynecology. And my son is a communicator, and he worked with me in the ministry. So we are missionaries from 20 years ago. We are from El Salvador, but live in Guatemala, and working for 34 countries in Mesoamerica region. Mexico, all America Central, and 22 islands in the Caribbean and Haiti. This is my job. This is my privilege to introduce to you to Pastor Rafael this morning. Rafael, puedes decir hola a todos.
Dios le bendiga. Bendiciones.
God bless you, everybody.
Hola. Gracias por la oportunidad.
Thank you for this opportunity for share with you.
Milton, can you ask Rafael to tell us a little bit about his family?
Okay, Rafael, ¿puedes contarnos un poquito de tu familia?
Sí, gracias a Dios, yo y mi esposa nos casamos en el 2009. 8 años estuvimos buscando hijos y Dios tuvo que hacer un milagro, porque éramos estériles y Dios nos regaló 2 hijos.
Okay.
Okay.
He say in 2009 he married with his wife is Daddy, and for 8 years he looking for 1 children, but they no have no is sterile, but he prayed to God for he provide 1 children for him, and 8 years after they have right now 2 children. Gerson, y what is the other name? ¿Cuál es el otro nombre? Jair. He have 2 children right now. Praise the Lord. Jair and Gerson.
Wonderful. And Milton, Rafael serves in the country of Cuba. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Very good.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about, like, I know you don't have very much to do. You only oversee 32 countries. of the church. But can you tell us how the vision for the church in Cuba came about, and then how Rafael plays a role in that, and how we're connected? So how did you get the vision for the church in Cuba?
Okay, thank you, Pastor. Yeah, my role in Mesoamerica, I am the regional coordinator for Mesoamerica region for Jesus Field and Evangelists. My job is development, empower leaders, national leaders in every country. I know Cuba, I know Rafael many years ago, and I invited for work with me because he is a good planter. He planted 7 churches in Cuba, and he is a good teacher. Is professional because he is a nurse before, but right now he's a pastor in planting and development new new pastor in Cuba. He is from Havana, but he traveled for all Island and give a workshop, seminary, conference, and give tools for the planting in Cuba. So it's my privilege to work with Rafael, with Pastor Rafael, because he have the great passion for share the gospel with other people.
Wonderful. So Rafael is a nurse, but also is doing a church planting, and has planted 7 churches or 17 churches already as well, did you say?
He planted 7 churches before the call to God to be the national coordinator in Cuba. You know, this is because the DS recommend to me for new charge is a national coordinator for evangelists. It's a good mother, right?
Yeah. So you have this vision to plant a church in Cuba, and then you know Rafael, and so Rafael is there in Cuba, and he is coordinating the planting of the church. And can you tell us a little bit about the church that's going to be planted there that we were able to participate with you in and purchasing the land? Tell us a little bit about the church and the pastor that's going to be there and some of those details.
Yeah, you know, the history in Cuba, you know, Rafael is part of the history. You know, in the year 1959 is the year the revolution in Cuba. You know, when it's the revolution, only have 7 churches. But the missionaries from United States and Cuba, Castro, you know, say, go home. But, you know, many people, including me or other people, thinking, wow, what happened right now in Cuba, right? Because the church, no missionaries, you know, the church disappeared, you know, but God have the control and everything. In 1986, the church in Cuba only have, in the revolution time, is only 7 churches. But right now, when the missionary come back in 2000, and people thinking, wow, no have church in Cuba, they surprise is in Cuba we have 150 churches because the church is the God, you know, no it's mine, no it's the Rafael. The church growing, the church, God have the control, open everything for the church. And right now, Rafael in training and preparing new pastor en Cuba. Rafael, ¿puedes decir cuántas iglesias han plantado este año, organizaron?
Ajá. Este año se organizaron, llegamos al número 150, pero se organizaron 27 en todo el país, y misión tipo iglesia se organizaron 30 misiones tipo iglesia.
Rafael, 27 iglesias se organizaron en el 2023.
Sí, en todo el 2023, en los 3 distritos.
Wow, Pastor, Rafael say, in this year, organizes in the all island, in all country, 27 new churches.
27. Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Praise the
Yeah.
Lord. And they have right now three districts, and the new district when you support, and the new church when you support is Santi Espíritu. Rafael, ¿puedes decirnos algo de Santo Espíritu?
Ajá. Santo Espíritu es una provincia que está en el centro del país, colinda con 2 de nuestros distritos, es una provincia empobrecida y aún así hay mucho turismo por el asunto de Trinidad, que es patrimonio de la humanidad. Pero el pueblo es totalmente empobrecido.
Okay,
La población.
he say the Santo Espíritu is part the province or department de Trinidad. Trinidad is one place touristic. It's a national, is humanity patrimonio. It's something special for the world because the history. But the Santo Spirit is one community inside this place is very poor. Many people have many necessity, but they sent one pastor for planting church 1 year ago.
And is that Miguel?
Miguel Morejón, Miguel Morejón, la familia de Miguel Morejón, ¿cuántos son?
No, él y la esposa solamente.
Okay, Miguel Morejón and wife moved from Havana to Santo Spirit for planting one district more in Cuba.
Okay, so not only are they planting the church in the middle of the country, but there's 2 districts now on the east and west, and this church will begin will be the birth of a new district in the center of the country.
Yes.
Wow.
They have, Santo Spirit is like one village, because it's in the center of the island. The island is very large, but if you go to different districts, he is in the middle. So this is good strategy because they send to other people for different place for planting new church. Rafael live in Havana, and when he visit to Santo Spirit, is 8 hours in bus, or in car.
Okay, very good. So there's a pastor already there. They have the land. The church has not yet started, but very soon. Is that correct?
Yeah, the church to start. The church. ¿Cuánta gente tenemos en Santo Spirit ahorita?
Ahora, en Tahuasco, 23 en un año.
Okay, 23 people in 1 year.
23 people in 1 year already. The church just started. Wow, that's exciting. Very cool.
Yeah, and they buy, Pastor, the house when the money you send. And thank you so much because you are part of the history in Cuba. We received many support from you, church. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And so what Milton was saying is that the money that we sent to church, we bought a house with some, and it had a well, which is a big deal there. And so the church is meeting there in that house with the land, and it's already got the location. 23 people already. That's pretty amazing. That's awesome. Very good. Well, Pastor Milton, can you tell us, so today is our Faith Promise Sunday, and we're focusing on missions and the opportunity that we have to participate by supporting it financially. Can you tell us how does people participating in Faith Promise at this church support you and the work that you're doing all around the world and there in Cuba as well?
Yeah, Rafael, ¿cómo pueden ellos ayudarte para que en esta promesa de fe puedan, qué necesitan en Cuba? Invítalos a venir a Cuba. ¿Qué necesitan? Dime.
Sí. Bueno, orar sobre todas las cosas por los pastores, plantadores, líderes y por los 65 estudiantes que estamos ahora mismo capacitando para que puedan plantar 65 iglesias más para el 2025.
Ok.
Luego...
One momento. Pastor, you remember you sent to money from seminary too, right? Right now, Pastor, in our church, they have 65 new planting study for to be pastor and planting 65 new church this year. So this is great, because they have the vision in Mesoamerica is multiply. So this is because we need support. He said we need support for preparing leader, for send to leader, for new provincias or department and open new church. They want to open one new district for 25.
Wonderful.
Okay. ¿Qué más, Rafael?
También tenemos plantación donde que no tienen propiedades, y ciertamente sería una ayuda que algunas de estas misiones pudieran obtener su propia propiedad para así poder extender más rápido el evangelio, porque muchos plantadores se están moviendo en 30 kilómetros en un día y no les da tiempo y tienen que regresar porque son lugares lejos.
Okay.
Y no hay propiedad.
He say in Cuba they open church house or house church.
Church.
House church. He using for two objectives. One, because in the church, in the house live the pastor, because the far away is long time. It's a 40 or 50 kilometers, but they to send one missionary or one local planting and live in this house, open the church days. And so right now they have 22 new churches, and they need to buy the house for new church. The Cuba growing, but when the church growing the necessity for the people. So for they can buy one house for new church for $5,000, $7,000. They have one church for the pastor and new church will open for the community.
That's pretty amazing. That's a pretty good return for your money, I'd say. Pastor Milton, last service, Rafael was telling us about how much a pastor in Cuba gets paid. Can you ask him that question again?
Claro, Rafael, el salario que más gana un pastor en Cuba, el que gana menos y el que gana más, ¿cuánto es?
El que gana menos debe estar entre los menos $15 americanos. Y el que gana más debe estar entre los $25 americanos.
Ok. ¿Y tienen otros ingresos?
Cuando algún hermano, sobre todo en el exterior, nos ayuda. Okay. No hay de otra.
¿Y qué es lo que más necesitan en Cuba?
Bueno, ahora mismo ciertamente el asunto de alimentos está muy malo, y el aseo. Esas dos cosas están golpeando mucho, zapatos, ropa, esas cositas que es tan difícil acceso ahora mismo.
Okay, they say one pastor in Cuba normal receive between $15, but the pastor have a big church, maybe 100 members receive $25 for month. So they in Cuba is very hard because they need to looking for food, for close the people, they have family, but the only have the salary, the bad salary, and for example, if I send to support, they receive everything I can send, right? You know what I mean? So it's really I love it. Something in Cuba is the people not have many or a lot of money, but they have a big passion for sharing the gospel and the small recourse.
Thank you so much. Is there? Can you ask? Maybe you can answer, or Rafael. how can we be praying for you guys as you continue to do what God's calling you to do?
¿Cómo pueden orar ellos por ti, Rafael, y por Cuba?
La situación en Cuba es muy difícil. Hay mucha gente pasando mucha necesidad. La oración estaría basada en que solamente a través de Dios pueden encontrar esperanza ahora mismo. Y por mí y mi familia, pues mis hijos, que normalmente son enfermizos, Gerson es autista y en Cuba no hay condiciones para tratarlo a él. Pasamos mucho trabajo para su educación y es lo que más nos preocupa familiarmente.
Okay. Right now, in Cuba is really hard, because no have many food, no have they have many limitations. The history, what happened in the country. So, but he say, please pray for me, for my wife, for my children, because he had one son is autist. I don't know what is the word for. He have a problems. Personal, the children is autist, but only pray for God provide everything they need, and pray for the people, because God is the only hope they have in the country.
Well, Pastor Milton and Rafael, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been really great to talk to you guys, and thank you for the work that you do. We're so thankful to be connected to you and to support you, and please know that we'll be praying for you, both of you.
Gracias, pastor. Rafael, dice el pastor, muchas gracias. Ellos van a estar orando por ti. Y si quisiera darles un último mensaje rápido, invitarlos.
Sí, ciertamente, muchas gracias por esta oportunidad que nos dieron y les invitamos que ustedes puedan, si quieren venir, para que nos ayuden y así poder tener contactos más fácil.
Okay, he say, Pastor, thank you for giving us opportunity for chat with you. In the future, you want to come Cuba for bring hope, share the gospel, you can do. We wait for you, and we are blessing because we are partner in this mission. Thank you so much for support Cuba. For me, I have 34 countries in my church, but I love Cuba. I will go to teaching Cuba for the 65 people in the seminary, and I would like to invite you, Pastor, and all people. When you come, it's very close to you, So, praise the Lord, because Cuba right now is open for us, Please pray for Cuba, pray for all Mesoamerica, pray for my family, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And apologize, because my English is really break,
Your English is way better than my Spanish, so thank you. Hey, we've got this one of this express our appreciation to you, so we're going to cut to the audience so you can see. So let's express our appreciation to them. So yes, thank you so much.
God bless you, everybody, and thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode of the podcast and that you would take the opportunity to share it with some of your friends and family. You can follow along with everything that's going on at the church by going to shepnaz.org. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For Pastor Rob, I'm Joe. Have a great day. This podcast is a production of the Shepherd Church of the Nazarene, Gahanna, Ohio. Email to podcast@shepnaz.org and let us know what you think.